still awake, still here, thinking of you in the margins of everything I try to do. Your name, like a song I can't remember all the way through, keeps starting, never finishing. What would I have said if I had been brave enough? What would I have kept if I had been strong enough? 3 a.m. and the whole city is asleep, except the part of me that still belongs to you. I built this, I built the ache. I am the architect of all of this alone. I know this is bad for me. I know this like I know the taste of the coffee I make too strong every morning. You text me at 11:30 and I'm already reaching for my phone, as if my hands made the decision before my brain had time to know. I've been here before with you, this exact position in this exact light, and I always tell myself this time, but then it's always the same night. Comfortable catastrophe, that's what you are to me. Comfortable catastrophe. It's so warm inside the wreckage, I keep staying. Comfortable catastrophe. Comfortable catastrophe. The softest way to fall apart. Comfortable catastrophe. You are the wound that feels like heart. I know what this is, I know what this is. I know exactly what this cost. Comfortable catastrophe. And I can't leave. My sister says I look tired lately. My friends say I seem far away. I smile and say I'm fine, I'm sleeping, and then I'm in your arms the same day. There is a version of me who will leave you. She exists, I've seen her in the mirror. She's clear-eyed and unbothered and knows her worth, but she gets quiet every time you get nearer. Comfortable catastrophe. How do you make the wrong feel right? Comfortable catastrophe. How do you make the damage feel like comfortable catastrophe. Comfortable catastrophe. The softest way to fall apart. Comfortable catastrophe. Comfortable catastrophe. You are the wound that feels like heart. I know what this is, I know what this is. I know exactly I keep saying after this time I'll know better. But after has been 47 times, and better is still being written. I think I love the almost of you more than I love myself right now. And that's the most honest thing I've got, even if it's painful to say out loud. I don't think you're evil, I don't think you're trying to hurt me. I think we're two people who fit in exactly the wrong way, perfectly. And perfectly wrong is so close to right that in the dark you can't tell the difference. And in the warmth of your catastrophe, I lose my grip on the significance. Comfortable catastrophe, comfortable catastrophe, the softest way to fall apart. Comfortable catastrophe, comfortable catastrophe. You are the wound that feels like heart. I know what this is, I know what this is. I know exactly what this cost. Comfortable catastrophe. And I still can't believe. Comfortable, so comfortable. Comfortable, so comfortable.
You know what's funny? I actually thought I needed you. I actually believed the version of me that only existed when you were in the room. Sit with that.
I spent 6 months apologizing for my feelings, 6 months making myself smaller so you'd stay. I learned how to need less, speak less, ask less. I learned how to disappear politely every day. I covered for your moods like I was your PR. I made excuses for you to our friends. I sat with you through every single season while you treated loving me like it was something that offends. But I woke up Tuesday with clarity, like somebody finally opened a window, and then I thought, no, I'm not doing this another day. I am done mourning you, done mourning you, done crying in the dark over someone who never saw me through. Done mourning you, I gave you everything and you gave me the residue. I'm done mourning, finished grieving someone who was never worth the losing. Done mourning you. Watch me walk. Let me tell you what I remember most clearly. Not the roses, I remember the conditions. Not the love, I remember the negotiations. The way your warmth was always tied to my submission. I remember the night I drove home crying, and you asked if dinner was still on the table. I remember smiling and saying yes, because I had learned to love you like I was disabled. But I woke up Wednesday with my own name back, like something returned from a place it had been shipped away. And I thought, no, I am not the same woman you left. I am done mourning you, done mourning you, done crying in the dark over someone who never saw me through. Done mourning you, I gave you everything and you gave me the
I want to be clear about something. I'm not angry because you left. I'm angry because I stayed. Long after every single version of me was asking me to go. I am angry at myself for the time I spent making myself acceptable to someone who was never gonna choose me. But anger is just grief with direction, and I'm pointing it at the future now.
I'm pointing it at the future now. I'm not your backup, I'm not your security, I'm not the thing you reach for when everything else falls through. I am the main event, and I wasted 2 years being the opening act for someone who didn't even show up. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Done mourning you, done mourning you, done crying in the dark over someone who never saw me through. Done mourning you, done mourning you. I gave you everything and you gave me the residue. I'm done mourning. I'm done grieving something that was always just a bruise. Done mourning you. Watch me. Whoa. Watch me, watch me walk. Watch me walk away. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free.
Done, done, done.
I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Oh, watch me.
I have a glass spine. I've always had a glass spine, and I learned very young to walk like I didn't. I was taught that softness was a liability, that feelings were a thing you managed quietly. So I built a version of myself from marble, and I walk through every room convincingly. And you saw through it. On a Wednesday in November, you saw through it like it wasn't even there. And you just asked, are you okay? And the marble cracked from being cared for. Glass spine, I've been carrying glass spine, all this weight on a glass spine.
And nobody knew how careful every step was. Glass spine,
Built to hold but not to drop.
glass spine,
Pretending I was made of rock. But one honest question from one honest mouth, and I felt every fracture coming out.
glass spine,
I am only glass. Let me be glass for once.
I recognize the walk, the way you stand, like you're holding something in. Like if you relax your shoulders even slightly, the whole facade will break through the skin.
I've done that for 10 years, carried everything like it was fine to carry.
Smiled in the middle of my own disasters, and called the exhaustion ordinary. Glass spine,
And I've been scared of it,
glass spine.
but I'm so tired of it.
What if fragile doesn't mean broken? What if glass just means transparent? glass. Let me be glass for once.
You're impressed, but you found the glass spine and you held it like it mattered. And that is the most terrifying gift I have ever been given, to be seen clearly and not have it weaponized.
Glass doesn't have to mean weak. Glass carries light. Glass shows you what's on the other side. Glass is honest in a way that stone never is.
Maybe we've been calling our sensitivity by the wrong name all this time.
Maybe glass spine means you feel things true. Hey, glass spine, glass spine,
built to hold and now I'm not dropping.
hey, glass spine, glass spine.
I was never made of rock.
I was made of something rare.
I was made of something clear.
Glass spine.
I am only glass and glass is beautiful.
I am glass. I am here. Glass spine, glass spine.
Let me be glass.
Let me be glass. Glass spine.
I put the city in my rear view. Somewhere around 10 p.m. Told myself I wasn't running, but the road keeps telling me I am. Miles of dark highway ahead of me, and your last text still sitting unread. I could answer it and turn around, but I've been going forward instead.
There's something about motion that convinces me that I'm making progress, making sense. There's something about driving through the nothing that feels better than staying in the present tense.
And the radio plays someone else's heartbreak, and I turn it up until I can't think. And the yellow lights keep coming through the windshield, and I'm driving right up to the brink.
Miles of dark between us now. Miles of dark, I don't know how to turn around. Turn around.
Every mile,
I mean to stop.
every mile,
The memories drop. Miles of dark,
miles of dark.
I'm disappearing into miles of dark. I can picture you in the apartment, sitting with the silence and your pride. Neither one of us is calling, and neither one of us knows why. We were so close to something real. I could feel the edges of it on my hands, but feeling isn't the same as holding.
pulled over somewhere in the middle of a county I'd never heard of. Sat there with the engine running in the nowhere between us. And I thought about every version of the conversation I didn't have, every exit I drove past, every truth I put on hold. And I realized the dark wasn't between us.
The dark was in me,
and I've been driving through it,
hoping the road would end it. The roads don't heal you, miles don't decide things. The car just takes you further from the thing you need to face. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around and face it. Miles of dark behind me now, miles of dark. I'm learning how to turn around. Turn around. Every mile was part of it, every mile was getting me out of the dark.
out of the dark.
I drove through the dark,
I drove through the dark
to get back to the light.
miles of dark, miles of dark.
And then the morning,
The morning, let me tell you something about the version of me that used to wait by the phone for you. She doesn't live here anymore. I used to reshape myself around your moves like water, finding the shape of whatever held it. I used to read the temperature of every room you walked into and adjust before you even felt it. I called that love, I called it care, I called it being there for someone, but it was just fear with a better wardrobe.
and I am done being
The soft place for someone who never cushioned anything for me.
and I am done being
The calm in your storm while I'm out here drowning quietly. I am not your soft
place to land anymore. Not your soft place, not your safe place, not your door I wasn't sure you kept crashing into while I eroded, while I eroded. I am not your soft place. Find your own ground.
I built mine.
While you were tearing it down. Dip it down, down, dip it down, down, dip it down, down, dip it down, down. Dip it down, down, dip it down, down, dip it down, down, down. You wanna call me now that you're struggling, now that the replacements didn't work out, now that you realize what you dismissed is the thing you can't live without. Isn't it funny how clarity always finds you when it's too late to matter? You built a house out of taking me for granted, and now you're calling from the aftermath of the shatter. And I am done being
The emergency contact for someone who was never mine in crisis.
and I am done being
The thing you return
ain't available at midnight.
I stopped explaining myself to you.
I stopped leaving the door unlocked.
I stopped pretending I needed to.
I started filling the time with myself.
I started remembering who I was.
I started being someone's priority.
I started
becoming the person I deserved all along.
And you don't get to call that change.
You don't get to call that growth.
You don't get to come back with your learning and collect on what it costs. I am not a lesson you get to apply elsewhere. I am not the practice run. I am not your soft place anymore. I am not the place you land when you're done. I am not your soft place to land anymore. Not your soft place, not your safe place. Not your door. I was the shore you kept crashing into while I eroded. I am not your soft place. Find your own ground. I built mine while you were tearing it down. I feel mine. Watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me now. Not your soft place. Not your soft place. Never again.
I want to talk to everyone who has ever loved someone past the point of their own well-being. And I want to say,
You are not broken.
you are not foolish.
You are not foolish.
You are the most human version of yourself. And that is worth something sacred. I have been on my knees in the dark, not in prayer, in grief. The kind that makes your whole body heavy, the kind you carry in your teeth. I have loved in ways that cost me. I have given until the cup ran dry, and then blamed myself for the empty and asked myself where I went wrong inside. But somewhere in the sitting with it, somewhere in the long quiet night, I stopped asking why it happened, and I started asking what was mine to find.
There is a sanctuary,
Not in someone else's arms.
there is a sanctuary,
Built from everything the storm revealed I was.
sanctuary of self,
Sanctuary of self.
sanctuary of self.
I'm coming home to something I almost lost.
Sanctuary of self,
Sanctuary of self.
sanctuary of self.
I'm learning what I'm worth without the cost. You are worthy.
You are worthy
You are worthy.
all along.
Sanctuary of self.
You were always home. I used to think love meant losing yourself. I used to think sacrifice was proof of worth. I gave away the pieces one by one until I couldn't feel my own weight on the earth. And I sat across from strangers in the morning, smiling with borrowed energy and grace. And I went home to the emptiness I'd chosen, and I dressed it up and gave it a familiar face. But something in me wouldn't let me settle. Something deep kept pulling at the thread, and I unraveled everything I built on nothing, and I looked at what remained instead. There is a sanctuary,
not in someone else's choosing.
There is a sanctuary
in the person you kept losing, now found.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
I'm coming home to something I almost lost.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
I'm learning what I'm worth without the cost.
You are worthy.
You are worthy.
You are worthy.
All along.
Sanctuary of self.
Yeah, you are always home. Can I get a witness?
We are here.
For every heart that gave too much.
We are here.
For everyone who loved through
We
pain.
are here.
For every soul that lost its name. You were always,
Always.
always
Always.
worthy,
Worthy.
worthy,
Worthy.
worthy,
Worthy.
worthy,
Worthy.
worthy. Yeah. You don't need to earn your rest. You don't need to justify your peace. You don't need to be perfect to be worthy. You don't need to bleed to prove you love. The sanctuary was inside you while you were searching everywhere. The sanctuary was inside you while you were giving beyond repair. And now you're home.
Now you're home.
And now you're home.
Now you're home.
Welcome home
Welcome home.
to yourself. Whoa.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
I'm coming home to something I almost lost.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
Sanctuary of self.
I'm learning what I'm worth without the cost. Oh,
You are worthy.
you are worthy
You are worthy.
all along.
Sanctuary of self.
You were
Always.
home.
You were always home.
You were all.
Always home.
You were always home. Always,
Always home.
always home, always home,
Always home.
always home, always home,
Always home.
always home. I want to talk to everyone who has ever loved someone past the point of their own well-being. And I want to say, you are not broken.
You are not foolish.
You are the most human version of yourself, and that is worth something sacred. I have been on my knees in the dark, not in prayer, in grief, the kind that makes your whole body heavy, the kind you carry in your teeth. I have loved in ways that cost me. I have given until the cup ran dry, and then blamed myself for the empty, and asked myself where I went wrong inside. But somewhere in the sitting with it, somewhere in the long quiet night, I stopped asking why it happened, and I started asking what was mine to find. There is a sanctuary, not in someone else's arms. There is a sanctuary. I want to talk about the morning. finally let myself be okay. Not fine, I didn't say fine. Okay is different. Okay is honest. There was a season I stayed in the dark so long. I started thinking the dark was just what living was. Started calling the weight by comfortable names. Started calling the emptiness because. But something shifts when you get still enough. When you stop running from what you've been carrying. And I got still in the middle of a Tuesday, and the still water started rising.
Still water rising.
Rising in a place I'd given up on.
Still water rising.
From the ground I thought was gone.
I came through something that I can't put a clean name on. I came through love that had no good ending written in it. I came through nights that lasted longer than nights should, and mornings that didn't feel like beginnings. And I looked for the healing in the usual places, in the arms of people who couldn't hold their own. And then I found it in the last place I thought to look for it, in the quiet at the center of a love.
From a well I didn't know I had.
Still water rising.
Still water rising.
Through the grief that felt so bad.
Something is alive that I thought was finished. Something is rising I had given in.
Still water rising.
Still water rising.
In the bones I thought were broken.
Still water rising.
In the heart I left unspoken. Something is healing.
Something is healing.
I can feel it in the marrow.
Still water rising.
In the deepest, quietest parts of me.
Who made it through the night?
We made it. Who carried what they shouldn't have had to carry? We carried it.
And you're still here?
Still here.
And you're still standing?
Still standing.
Then lift your head up.
Head is lifted.
Because the water is rising.
Rising. Rising.
Rising.
Rising.
Rising. Still water rising.
Still water rising.
In the places that were hollow.
In the places that were dry. Still water rising.
In the season after sorrow.
Still water rising. Still water rising.
And you are alive. To the one who doesn't believe this yet.
This is for you.
To the one who is still in the middle of it.
This is for you.
The still water doesn't come when you call it.
It comes when you stop running.
And it will come.
It will come. Still water rising. Still water rising. The bones I thought were broken.
Still water rising.
Still water rising. The heart I left unspoken.
Something is healing.
Something is healing.
I can feel it in the marrow.
Still water rising.
In the deepest,
Quietest said we'd sleep in, but neither of us did.
You made the coffee the way you always do. 2 sugars standing at the counter in my shirt. And I sat there watching you like I was trying to remember the exact way the light fell on your words. And we talked about the weather and the week ahead, like we hadn't already decided in the night. And I poured my coffee and I looked at you, and I thought, this is the last ordinary light,
Last hour of you,
and I'm spending it
like it's just another morning. Last hour of you,
and the ordinary
feels like a warning.
the last hour of you.
Coffee in your hand, sunlight on your face.
The last hour of you.
And I don't know how to hold this much grace.
I could say the things I've
Save for later, but later has already become now.
the last hour of you.
Ooh, is the last hour. I knew before you said it that the day had come. The way you held me in the night like punctuation, not like a beginning but like a period. Not like forever, but like a dedication. I packed before the morning, quiet as I could. Left my sweater because I meant to. Told myself it wasn't a reason to come back. Told myself I was braver than that. Last hour of you,
And I'm memorizing the
sound of your breathing.
and I'm cataloging everything I'm leaving. The last hour of you.
Coffee in your hand, sunlight on your face.
The last hour of you.
And I don't know how to hold this much grace.
I could say the things
I've saved for later, but later has already become now.
the last hour of you.
Ooh, is the last hour.
You walked to the door and you turned around like you left something you needed. And we stood there not moving, both knowing exactly what we needed. Not to go, but the love had become a thing that keeping would damage.
And loving you meant letting you leave.
I stood in the hallway for longer than I should have,
My hand on the wall where the paint was a little worn.
and I thought,
This is the last hour, and the last hour is already over, and the door is already closed, and the morning is already different,
and I am already on the other side of the
last hour of you. Last hour, already over. Last hour. last hour of you. Should've known, I should've felt it, but it felt so good. I didn't want to.
You walked into the room and shifted something, the kind of shift that doesn't shift back. And I told myself it was just attraction, but attraction doesn't make your mind go black. You spoke in riddles wrapped in kindness. You smiled like you had a secret I deserved to know. And somewhere in between the first and second glass, I let my whole infrastructure go.
And maybe I knew better, but better didn't feel like this. And maybe I saw the edges,
but the edges look like bliss.
The sweetest poison, the sweetest poison on your lips, and I'm not running anywhere. The sweetest poison, the sweetest poison. I could taste the danger and I didn't care. Pull me under, pull me under. I surrender to the sweetest kind of fall, the sweetest poison after all. I built my whole life around being careful, around knowing the weather before I stepped out. But you were the storm I ran toward willingly, and that's the thing I can't stop thinking about. You made me feel chosen in a world of almost. You made me feel electric in a world of numb. And all the warnings in the back of my quiet mind got drowned out by the sound of what you'd become. And maybe I saw the pattern,
but patterns felt like boring things.
Maybe I heard the stories,
but stories don't mean anything when you're in it.
the sweetest poison, the sweetest poison on your lips, and I'm not running anywhere. The sweetest poison, the sweetest poison, the sweetest poison. I could taste the danger and I didn't care. Pull me under, pull me under. I surrendered to the sweetest kind of fall, the sweetest poison after all.
We stayed in all weekend, ordered food we never ate, talked until 4 in the morning about everything that doesn't come too late.
You said I was different,
I believed you,
God, I believed you.
you said this was different.
And I held on to that like a lifeline.
And for a while, it was, I think I knew somewhere around month 2 that the warmth had edges I couldn't see. But the warmth was so warm in the center, I kept pretending the edges weren't for me.
The sweetest poison, after all.
Here's what they don't show you about falling. The landing doesn't announce itself. You just realize one day that the floor is where you've been living and calling it something else. I
started explaining your behavior to people who didn't ask. I started covering the cracks and calling the coverage love. And the sweetest poison
taste the same going down.
And the sweetest poison
taste the same going down.
The sweetest poison, the sweetest poison.
How did something beautiful become
the sweetest poison, the sweetest poison?
I can still taste it, and I hate that it's true.
Pull me under, I don't want to, but I still surrender. The sweetest poison.
What did it do to me?
I remember the exact moment I became smaller. I don't know when exactly, but I know I did. Started saying sorry before I knew what for. Started checking your mood before I opened my eyes.
They ask me why I stayed and I say the warmth, but that's not all of it. I stayed for the almost, that version of us that existed in the beginning, that kept showing up just long enough to keep me hopeful.
And the sweetest poison
convinced me it was medicine.
And the sweetest poison
convinced me it was medicine.
The sweetest poison, the sweetest poison.
How did something beautiful become a wound?
The sweetest poison, the sweetest poison.
I can still taste it, and I hate that it's true.
Pull me under, I keep fighting, but I still remember the sweetest poison.
What did it do to me? I wanna hate you cleanly, but you gave me enough good that the hate comes out complicated with gratitude mixed in. And that might be the cruelest thing. Not that you were all bad, but that you were just good enough to make me doubt what I know.
I know what I am now. I know the shape of what I let happen. And I know I'm not doing this again. Not this version of this. Not the explaining, not the shrinking, not the loving someone into choosing me. I am not a project, I am not a waiting room. I am someone worth arriving for.
And somewhere in the wreckage, there's a version of me I'm going back for.
Who knew what she was worth
before the sweetest poison? Lead somewhere. The sweetest poison.
was also the beginning of knowing what I need.
I have 17 drafts of the message I never sent you. Each one gets a little closer to the truth, and I delete it every time. The first one said I miss you, which is true but not specific enough. What I miss is the way you'd call my name when you found something you thought I'd like. I miss being someone's first thought in ordinary moments. I miss mattering to someone the way you made me matter. The second draft said I'm sorry for the argument in February that I let become the argument about everything, when it was really about being scared. I was scared of how much I needed you, and I turned the scared into sharp, and you received the sharp, and you never said a word, and that hurt worse. Unwritten apology still living in my throat. Unwritten apology, wearing it like a coat. Unwritten apology, all the words I couldn't say out loud. Unwritten apology, lost somewhere in pride and in the crowd of everything we didn't say when we had time. All the love letters I kept behind. Unwritten apology, I owe you 17 drafts deep, and I still owe you. Mine said thank you, which sounds simple but wasn't,
because what I meant was
thank you for being the first person
who let me be difficult.
the first person who stayed through the storm without making me pay for the damage, who looked at all the complicated parts of me and didn't try to simplify the language.
The fourth draft said I chose wrong, which is as close as I got to the truth. I chose the version of safe that wasn't you, and I've been regretting that particular choice for 2 years.
There are versions of my life where I was braver, where I sent the draft and stood in the answer.
And in those versions I don't know if it's better, but at least I know I was honest. Unwritten apology still folded in my hands. Unwritten apology, still more than I had planned. Unwritten apology, all the words I couldn't say out loud. Unwritten apology, lost somewhere in pride and in the crowd of everything we didn't say when we had time. All the love letters I kept behind. Unwritten apology, I owe you 17 drafts deep, and I still owe you.
Draft 11 said I love you still.
Draft 12 said I know you do.
Draft
was just your name.
Draft 16 was just blank space.
Draft 17 begins.
I hope you're okay.
I hope you're okay. I don't know if I'll ever send these. I don't know if words this late land right, but I wanted you to know they exist in 17 forms in the unreached night. You were worth the writing, even without the sending. You were worth the trying, even without the ending. You were worth it. I have a glass spine. I've always had a glass spine, and I learned very young to walk like I didn't. I was taught that softness was a liability, that feelings were a thing you managed quietly. So I built a version of myself from marble, and I walked through every room convincingly.
And you saw through it.
On a Wednesday in November,
You saw through it.
like it wasn't even there.
And you just asked, are you okay?
And the marble cracked from being cared for.
Glass spine,
I've been carrying
glass spine,
all this weight on a glass spine.
and nobody knew how careful every step was. Glass spine,
Built to hold but not to drop.
glass spine,
Pretending I was made of rock. But one honest question from one honest mouth, and I felt every fracture coming out.
glass spine,
I am only glass. Let me be glass for once.
I recognize the walk, the way you stand, like you're holding something in. Like if you relax your shoulders even slightly, the whole facade will break through the skin.
I've done that for 10 years, carried everything like it was fine to carry.
Smiled in the middle of my own disasters, and called the exhaustion ordinary. Glass spine,
And I've been scared of it,
glass spine.
but I'm so tired of it.
What if fragile doesn't mean broken? What if glass just means transparent? Glass spine,
Built to hold but not to drop.
glass spine,
Pretending I was made of rock. But one honest question from one honest mouth, and I felt every fracture.
coming out. Glass spine,
I am only glass. Let me be glass for once. To like it mattered. And that is the most terrifying gift I have ever been given, to be seen clearly and not have it weaponized.
Glass doesn't have to mean weak. Glass carries light. Glass shows you what's on the other side. Glass is honest in a way that stone never is.
Maybe we've been calling our sensitivity by the wrong name all this time.
Maybe glass spine means you feel things true. Hey, glass spine,
built to hold, and now I'm not dropping.
hey, glass spine.
I was never made of rock.
I was made of something rare.
I was made of something clear.
Glass spine.
I am only glass, and glass is beautiful.
I am glass. I am here.